level. Grime, Grime. 2011.
Welcome to Silverback Magazine. Of course, in the studio we got none other than a vet in the game, over 10 years, now releasing the best of Bizzle hits. Of course, I'm talking about none other than Lethal Bizzle. Welcome to Silverback Magazine.
What's popping, cuzzy?
Bless, bless, bless. Of course, it's been a while. I got to ask you, last time I saw you, was talking about Gappy Ranks, and you two did a tune together with Twister.
Wow.
You two still in contact?
I haven't seen Gappy for a minute, but I've been hearing he's doing his thing, man. Stinking rich. Yeah, Gappy. Come check me, man.
Bless, bless. I got to go straight into it. I caught up with Nico and Ozzy B at the 2011 Official Mixtape Awards.
Okay.
Any chance of a reunion?
Boy, you know what? We're working on a little something right now still. Like, you know what I mean? I touched base with Nico the other day for the first time in a while. Me and Ozzy are cool. So yeah, man, you never know. You never know, man. Like, we're doing an MTV live thing for my Best of Bizzle album, and I'm doing like some classics. So we're gonna perform Oi for the first time in I don't know how many years. So it's gonna be a cool moment, man.
Definitely, it's definitely been a while. So you're with Fire Camp now. Do you prefer being a solo act or being with a group?
I don't know, I like both, man, which is why I had to do the Fire Camp thing as well, innit? Because I love working off other people's energy as well, you know, and like, you know, it kind of just gives me that inspiration, you know what I mean? Just getting inspiration from other people. Solo is cool as well. Solo's a lot harder. You're by yourself, and you know what I mean? You got to do it, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I like it hand in hand, you know. I like doing both, you know. It's kind of cool being around your peoples, you know, especially when you're touring and that. So I try and get them involved as much as I can, you know, and I couldn't choose, man. I like doing both, man.
Okay, cool. So I mean, you've dropped 4 albums and 2 mixtapes.
Yeah.
Is this the reason now why you feel it's the right time to drop the Best of Bizzle?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think, like, me personally as well, it's like a little something for the fans. Like, it marks like 10 years in the game, you know, and I just wanted to just show my 10 years of work, you know, some of my favorite tracks, some of the hits, you know, a lot of tracks that people may have never even heard, you know. Like, I've been in the game 10 years, and this whole urban scene is really thriving right now for the last 2 years. So there's a lot of people may just come into contact with me maybe a year ago, you know what I mean? But there's a whole journey. So I just wanted to just give something for the people just to, you know where the journey started, you know what I mean, and where I am now.
I'm from the manor, I'd appeared every rave. I'm MC Shabba, but I wasn't an original thing. So leave for the middle, please give me 16. I'm selfish, Grim knows all about me. Yeah, I'm on the money, man, it's all about cheese. And I don't mean the wine when I'm dining. Oh, nah, I couldn't give a frying. The whole hood never like him, I'm writing. Cause I'm a hood like Little Red Riding.
So have you remixed any of the tracks on the Best of Bizzle?
I haven't. Only thing I've remixed is the Power 2011, you know what I mean? And everything else, I just kept the classics on there. You know, there's a few kind of newer tracks I've done on there, like with the Neo and stuff like that, you know. But the only track that I got remixed is the one that's tearing it down right now again, man, which is very overwhelming and surprising for me. But it's a beautiful look, man.
Of course, that's out on the 6th of February 2011.
Yes.
My question to you is, how did that come about, to Power 2011?
Oh, boy, to be fair, it all came about as a big joke, to be fair. I was just joking around on Twitter, and then my tweeters, like followers, they were just like, well, like, Bizzle, like, you got to do another one, you know what I mean? And then basically they were just like, listen, Biz, like, if you do another one, they were giving me suggestions of who I should put on it. And then the whole, I think that Sunday, I started trending. That's how crazy it was. My name was trending on Twitter. Like, if you don't know what that is, get on Twitter. You need to follow me on Twitter, Lethal Bizzle. But I was trending on Twitter, which means my name was getting mentioned so much times, I became a topic. And I saw that and I was like, wow. And then Power 2011 became a trending topic. And then artists started phoning me. And then, you know, all those things just made me realize, like, wow, there's a real demand out there. People really want me to do another one. You know, where before, people had suggested it, and I've always contemplated, like, nah, it's a classic, but I saw it from the horse's mouth that the people were telling me, like, no, Biz, do another one with new people in there, some of the vets on there as well. So, you know, that's how it came about, man.
Okay, so, I mean, have you got a name? I mean, we understand you're working on a new album right now. Due out towards the end of 2011. Do you have a name for the album yet? And what can we expect for it?
I haven't got a name for the album, but the album is something really different. I haven't done nothing like this before. I'm trying to do like a movie album. I'm trying to do like a sequel. Like, the videos are all going to be sequelized, like,
okay, like a kind of R. Kelly.
Yeah, so, yeah, sort of thing. In the closet sort of thing. Yeah. So that's the kind of thing I'm trying to do. You know, you've seen the Power video. You know, we've done a little thing, and it's to be continued from there, man.
Must have seen that Lethal B-boy the other day. Must have tried to school, man. What's got aphids, man, thinks he's rough. Like, he's an idiot. Was that Ozzy B as well? Ozzy B thinks he's hectic. What? Man, I blow that Rex. What? Anyone can blow that Rex. So what if he blew that I ain't seen no machine, you get me?
My question is, I mean, you've been in beef with a lot of different artists.
Yeah.
Are you ready now to squash the beef with all the different artists? Speaking about, you know, the end-up situation, which we won't go into. Are you ready to be a bigger man and squash all the beef?
Nah, fam, you know, I'm right. I've risen above the whole beef thing, you know. The end-up situation, me personally, I'm over it. It will never get to a point where I can physically be cool with them again, but I'm over that. Like, keeping it moving, like grown men, just do our business in it, like cool. All the other ones, like, you know, like obviously me and Wiley, we're good people now. All the other ones, like, you know what I mean? Right now, I think it's time to be serious, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's out there. We get your game together, man, and go through, man. You know what I mean? All this stuff is just a distraction. You know what I mean? I just think people need to just focus on positive energy now, because the energy that we're giving is getting received well in high places. So it's about just doing that, you know, and trying to go as high as you can, man, and leave that nonsense. It's just a distraction, man.
Of course, so the Best of Bizzle is out on the 28th of February 2011. Gotta say, wish you all the best with it. Hope it rises up through the album charts.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
One last question before we go. What has been your highlights over the 10 years of your career?
Boy, there's been too many, you know. I would say my most memorable would probably be the first time, man. The first time on More Fire Crew, going top 10 of our first record, was definitely probably our, you know, most memorable year for me, man. It was an amazing achievement, you know, especially at that time as well, you know, being so young, you know, 16, 17, and being on top of the pops. Like, it was a real special moment. I remember it like yesterday, man. So there's been so much more as well, you know, from Powell to winning the mobiles, from collaborating with Twista, from Jay-Z spitting on Powell to my first sold out tour. But More Fire moment was amazing.
Forehand, backhand, live them up when I say do a quicksand. Walking with the biz like the Wu-Tang Clan. When I run up and you hate us cause I nang. When it over the best I'm running best gang. See man, I roll it, you wanna get frank. No question if I got a 9 milli. Forget the Zeus and Blaze.
Wish we had more time. Gotta say many thanks to Lethal Bizzle for coming down to the Silverback Studios to do an interview with us. 28th, of course, of February, we're talking about the Best of Bizzle out. Make sure you go and support it. And before we get out, give us your Twitter, give us your Facebook.
Yes, check out my Twitter, it's Lethal Bizzle. Simple as that. And my Facebook is Lethal Bizzle Music. Check it out.
Payers, man. Them man has got anything, man. Hey, you know what? Listen to it.
1 1 2 2 fast, see, don't screw, rat-tat-tat, bag up us and bless you.
1 2 1 2, Nico, I'll pass through.